Greetings, Vault Hunters all across the 6 galaxies. Welcome to the Bordercast. We're live at our usual time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. I'm Tessica, coming to you every week to break down all things Borderlands. Mitsu is away this week as he's leaving for a much-needed vacation. So we've asked TripleG and TweetyExpert to fill in for him and come hang out with me here on the show because they're awesome and we love them a lot. As always, we want to take a minute to thank our new listeners on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and those watching live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Steam, or via VOD on YouTube. You guys are so awesome. If you're enjoying the stream, we would love for you to give us a big ol' like, follow, or favorite as we explain all the things. You guys are so awesome. I made... I'm really sorry. Okay.
My head is pink. I don't know what happened.
I know what happened. I'm sorry.
I know what happened as
Okay.
well. I know what happened.
For those listening, I accidentally made Tweety's hair pink. This is fine. This is totally fine.
Bad, I'm gonna be honest.
It looks great, actually.
It looked kind of natural.
It's up to you. Do you want to keep it for this stream?
Does not matter. Go with the flow.
Yeah, okay. Tweety's just gonna be pink today for this just for this very special episode of the Bordercast. Hi Mitsu, we see you in chat. Oh gosh. How are you guys? How are you doing? I hope you've been good and things are good with you both. Tweety, you were just on vacation, right?
Yeah, vacation. It's been 2 weeks since I last did pretty much anything on the internet. So it's been a while.
Cool. Okay, well, sorry, Triple.
Well, I mean, I'm doing better than last time I was here because you've remembered that I was here this time.
I have no comeback. I have the memory of a fish. I'm so
Triple's
sorry.
Just forgettable. It's fine.
No.
What?
Okay, I'm not that mean at least.
Ow.
I love you guys. Some ongoing important information. Tales from the Borderlands is out on the Nintendo Switch. Do either of you guys have a Switch?
Do you have a Switch?
There's one in my house.
Oh, okay. Do you or your significant other or people in your family or whatever play Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands on the Switch? Have you played it?
I have not, but I should because it's been a long time since I played Tales.
It's so good. It's so good. I feel like it's such a good travel game too. Like I'm sure Mitsu on his vacation, on his travels during his vacation, will be playing it because it's just like it's so easy. It's not super high motion, and so if you're in a moving vehicle, it'll make it easy. It's just cool. But yeah, if you are the proud owner of a Switch, I am jealous of you. No, actually, congrats. And you should go and play Tales from the Borderlands because it's awesome. And at some point, I'm going to replay it on stream. Borderlands 3 is also now available as part of PlayStation Now until September 29th. So if you already are one of the lucky humans, extremely lucky humans that happens to have a PlayStation, wow, I'm really jealous. No, seriously. If you have PlayStation 4 or 5 or in PlayStation Now subscription, you basically just get Borderlands for free. So there's no reason not to get it. Get it, play it, have fun. The Borderlands movie is happening. And this was just going to be a really, really short segment of the stream where we talk about the fact that the Borderlands movie is happening and we're really excited for it. But they decided to drop some awesome stuff on us, and I have some cool things to show you. So there are these beautiful like shadow shots, so you don't like a super good tease for the movie. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you guys. This is the first one that they dropped. It was a few days ago, wasn't it? Jamie Lee Curtis actually posted it, and this is of Lilith, the like shadow. I love how beautiful this looks. It's so gorgeous. It's like just like a complete silhouette of Lilith standing in this hallway staircase with like lightning all around her, and it's all black and white, and it's gorgeous. So cool. And just today, about an hour ago, they dropped a whole bunch of them. So we've got, of course, Claptrap, also standing in the same spot, just backlit and beautiful. Which
he must have been put there though. You can't climb stairs. It's like
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know how he got there. The silhouette images are so cool, and yeah, I'm really curious now that I see Claptrap here. Like, how he's going to appear in the movie. I totally didn't occur to me that he was going to be in the, of course he's going to be in the movie. We know who the actor is and everything, but like how he was going to look. It didn't occur to me how they were going to do that. So however they do it, I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Called him a bulletproof Roomba. That was their saying of him.
That's so good. Bulletproof.
With limitless
Roomba.
knowledge, but crippling anxiety. That's
it.
what it was.
Limitless knowledge, but crippling anxiety. Yeah, sounds familiar. That's really great. And then I think this is Krieg with the buzz axe. I think.
Yeah, have you noticed how goddamn tall this actor has to be?
Yes.
He's like
He's on
two or
the
three
second
steps.
step.
Oh my
he's
God,
2 or 3
yeah.
steps down and still taking the whole frame up.
Yeah, they had to put Claptrap like all the way back in the back. And then we've got Tina, of course, she looks adorable. Of course, she looks adorable. And I love it. I love that they posted these. It gives you such an idea without giving away like the details, which is so great. They're really, really, really awesome. And of course, Tannis with her little echo device. And I think I see goggles peeking up out of her hair, which is so cute. Very, very, very cool that they did these.
Long sleeves, you'll never know.
Right?
You'll never know.
I will never forget that moment when I found out that Tannis was a siren. It'll like stay with me forever because I was.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well,
this
come on.
point.
At this point, if you didn't know that. Okay. I'm giving Chad a hard look. I'm giving Triple a hard look. But yeah, seriously, it was so well done. And I know some people like guessed, but I never would have guessed. And I was so shocked, and it was so awesome to find that out. So I think they did a really great job. But yeah, the Borderlands movie is happening. We're so excited for it. So good. We don't know if Claptrap got stuck on the stairs. They haven't said, but hopefully somebody came to get him if he was stuck.
I'm just gonna be stuck on that stair for eternity. It's fine.
It's possible.
I think many people would not be too sad about it, to be honest.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I love Jack Black, but I hate Claptrap. So like, I don't know how I feel right now. I just have to see.
Just keep an open mind. It is a different universe, right? It's still canon. So Randy has said that it is still canon. It's just movie canon as opposed to video game canon. The two are separate canon, right? So to provide each medium their own freedom as is desired, which is awesome and the way it should be. And so it's still canon and it's still awesome, but it's a different Claptrap. So maybe you'll like the movie Claptrap more.
Who knows?
I'll help him down the stairs.
Kick him down the
Help
stairs.
him? Yeah. What does that mean exactly? Mean.
Gravity.
So
Yeah.
mean.
Okay.
In other super awesome news, crossplay is coming. We're so excited about this. Are you guys excited? I know Triple, you also play on the Xbox Series X, right? So you're gonna, I'm assuming, play with all the people who play on Xbox Series X. Does this change anything
Hopefully,
for you?
I'm not sure. Like, it depends what activities come up in the game in the future. But hopefully, when the crossplay comes, we can do something with save files as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cross
Yeah, that'd be
save.
good.
We don't have any details about that, but it would be very nice if it was possible. For sure. Like if you progress in one, you don't have to also progress in another one if you happen to play on if you go from your PC while you're streaming to your living room and play on your Xbox Series X. It would be cool if you could do that, right? Maurice's vending machine has moved once more. Do either of you guys know where it is?
I completed Borderlands today.
Oh.
I literally completed Borderlands. Nobody else can. I turned it on at 5:01. I went to the first place. Boom. Got it. By 5:03, I had it. I was like, done. I was like, that's it then. I've completed Borderlands. That's it. It's in the Pyro Stars.
Very, very, very cool.
Just new.
Yeah, that's you just know these things. Okay.
No, the week before, it took me like 45 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
I was swearing a lot.
could see that. I could definitely see that. Revenge of the Cartels, soon, no more TM. So it is coming. The date is set June 24th, which is only 21 days away. So 3 weeks from now, exactly 3 weeks, which is crazy how quickly time goes by. I'm so excited for this. I know you guys are super psyched for it. Tweety, what are you most excited to get from Revenge of the Cartels?
I love throwing the fish slap around, just the bouncingness of it. Just throwing it into corners and it just bounces across the entire room. It's my favorite.
I would have to agree with that, actually. That's really awesome. What about you, Triple G?
It's all about the OPQ.
Yeah.
All about the
Very
OPQ.
nice.
Same. I'm so psyched. Do you guys have, okay, so pure speculation time. Do you have any guesses on what they mean by the revengeance of the Revenge of the Cartels?
I don't know.
Ideas.
I would guess. I would love it if they just put like invincible in front of every single enemy. Just
Oh my
Oh God.
Just literally put invincible in front of every single enemy in there.
Oh my God. That would be totally crazy. Like understandable, but crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my God.
It'd be great. Like if they just trolled the community completely, and like just like if there was one certain car, if you walk past that car, you just like instantly died. Just everyone walked past it, just instantly died, and everyone would be like, "Why? What? Just like nowhere." Like, I like to see trolls, like something that they could just put in the game, just to mess around with Lazy Daya. You know?
Just for him.
That would be amazing. Something special for all the hardcore lovers of this event.
Like if you walked in with a guardian angel, you instantly all your inventory was wiped.
Oh my God.
That would anger a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it all got sent to your like vault, maybe, or your bank, I always confuse the names. If it all got sent to your bank and you had to go and get it, it would still make a lot of people angry.
Yeah.
But it would be funny. I'm just really curious. I feel almost like I don't want to get too excited that there's going to be some kind of change, because what if there's not? What if it's the same? I'm still going to be really happy because I love, love, love this event. We all do, right? We've all been waiting for it forever. But part of me is like really convinced that something will be different. So I don't know. I don't know what it'll be, but cool.
You know, but they like to sneak in things. So just even a little name change could be something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that it was just random.
It would be interesting. True Trials has shifted to a new proving ground. So let's see, what can you get and where? The current one is the Trial of Fervor. Its location is at the Jacobs Estate on Eden 6. And the base game legendary that you can get, Triple G, do you want to tell them?
Best pistol in the game.
It's called the Maggie, and it's literally right now hanging behind Triple G on his wall because he had a replica made, and it's like right next to his it's like eye level, right below eye level. It's great. It's great.
Yeah,
he can see it always, sort of. And then the DLC legendary is the Convergence from Psycho Krieg and the Fantastic Fester Collect, my favorite DLC. I can't actually remember the Convergence all that well. Which gun is that? Do you guys remember?
It's a shotgun.
Oh, that's why.
It's a little bit
Now,
underrated.
shotguns?
Not a lot of people.
I'm an SMG and pistol girl, so
makes
I
sense.
do sometimes use shotguns, but not nearly as much. So I tend to be really like horrible and just stick to the flipper
It's like
all the
Rambo.
time.
He's literally he just uses a flipper and mows.
Pretty much, yes.
And you have that option too. It's great.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the game. So go and get it, you guys. Those are both very, very good guns. Maggie, of course, base DLC, base game DLC, the Convergence. Highly recommend. So yeah, what have you guys been up to this past week? I think I skipped this past week by accident. But what have you guys been doing? I know Tweety's been on vacation. We sort of asked you a little bit about that earlier, but did you get to play any Borderlands while out there?
No Borderlands while out there. Just had before I left, I was doing a sniper only zane. It's been interesting. Finished up the whole story, so now I have to get through and figure out mayhem. That's going to be an interesting time. So, yeah, we're going to see how that goes. I don't know.
Very cool. Very cool. What about you, Triple? What have you been up to?
So I did the Pain Zane for Extra Life.
Oh, right.
So we had chat donate anywhere between $5 and I think the biggest donation was $600. $5 was to delete a weapon, $10 delete an item. We had $150 to completely ban something from a playthrough, $250 to ban an action skill. So I didn't anticipate just how much chat was going to enjoy giving me the pain. So we finished the playthrough. It was about 5 days. We weren't able to do the whole every little bit of content because we ran out of time. But we raised just over $6,000 for one of the children's hospitals, Alberta Children's Hospital in Canada. So it was pretty good.
Wait. Say that again. How much did you raise?
It was $6,055.
Wow. Holy carp. That's amazing. And so you fundraised all week pretty much, right?
It was 5 days, five streams.
Days. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. I also fundraised for the same charity, Extra Life with AMD, but I only was able to do one day, and we raised 1,836, I believe, was the total, or 1,800 something. But yeah, it was. I mean, the community support for these charities is so incredible, and I know exactly how much work goes into doing those streams. And you're an absolute superstar, Triple. Like, good job.
And Karma. Karma did. Well, I don't know what Karma finished on. It was like 3.5, was it?
Oh, that's amazing.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Karma did like a 31 hour stream to do all the Borderlands games chained back to back.
Wow.
For St. Jude's. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I went to bed after he was on like 29 hours. I was like, I need to go to bed.
Oh, God.
But he was doing amazing.
That's so cool. I
But don't
can't
tell
do
him.
the long streams anymore, but that's incredible, especially for charity. There's such good causes. Extra Life and St. Jude's both help children's hospitals, and they're very, very important charities. And what's cool about Extra Life is it allows you to choose like a local hospital. I actually didn't choose a local one because I had done it before, so I chose like another one where some friends live. But it doesn't matter. It all goes to a good place and a good cause. I used to work at a children's hospital, so believe me, I know.
Mine was local. It was only about 2,500 miles away. So it wasn't too
Oh,
bad.
cool. Yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, St. Jude is specific to childhood cancers and terminal illnesses, like life-changing, threatening illnesses. They are amazing, and they work with other hospitals all over the world. They're based in the U.S., but they all of their research that they do that you help fund when you do charity stuff for them. They share it like openly with anybody that asks, basically. So other researchers across the world can also benefit from it. They're trying to eliminate childhood cancer, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Did you know the statistic about childhood cancer? I'll say it anyway. They in the 1960s, only 5% of children who were diagnosed with cancer survived. It's now 87%.
Yeah,
Crazy.
It's 87. I think even just like a few years ago, I remember the statistic because we always get the little blurb whenever we're doing charity stuff. And I remember it was 85. So it's already gone up just in the last like 2 or 3 years. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, 50 years is a long time, but it's not that long in terms of medical science. It's incredible. Yeah. So more props to everybody that's been doing that. And yeah, GG Karma, huge GG. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Borderlands community can come together and do great things.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not proof of it. I don't know what is.
And then another thing I totally forgot to mention, but Endgame Rush is coming up, right? The season 2, your community event, Triple G. Do you know when that might be?
Just gonna wait and see how long Cartels run for.
Okay.
If Cartels runs for a couple of months, we might run it when Cartels is on, because once Cartel's been around for a while, everyone's got an opportunity to get the Cartel stuff, and then they can just play. But we just need to make sure that there's nothing that gives players an advantage or a disadvantage when Cartels is on. But
That makes sense.
otherwise, it'll be as soon as we know.
Cool. Okay. So possibly very soon also. So exciting. I can't believe we're already in June and we're already talking about the end of June. Where does the time go? I don't understand.
Just goes and goes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. My watch is telling me to relax. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Do you ever get those alerts and it's like, your heart rate's too high, calm down? And I'm like, I'm psyched, damn it, leave me alone.
Mine's, you haven't stood up in 6 hours, stand up.
I had to turn those off. I had to turn those off because I run. And so it's used to me like moving a lot for certain times of day and not moving as much during other times of day. And so like I would be on the couch after like running and then standing here and working all day and then moving around and blah, blah, blah. And then I'd sit on the couch and it'd be like, you haven't moved. And I'm like, I was moving all day, damn you.
Well, in the one life that we did, or the pain playthrough, the first couple of days, I was looking down. I'm like, my heart rate was in like the high 90s, just because I didn't want to die because of the the charity thing. It's like, God. But then I died loads. 8 life. It was an 8 life.
You're almost like a cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Let's see what else. Other cool stuff. There was an article that came out recently by Paul Tassi over at Forbes that talked about TripleG a little bit. So I'm gonna throw it to TripleG to paraphrase what's in the article, and then we can.
So it all came about because we all know that not everybody is the most positive when it comes to changes within video games. So I wanted to have a look at the amount of hot fixes since the start of the game and work out exactly when any changes of the game happened, how many nerfs did we do, how many buffs did we do. So to go through all of those nerfs and buffs and work out exactly how much they impact the game would be really difficult. So I just went, did it add more damage to a character or an item or less damage to a character or an item? And just kind of work it out from there. In the end, it was like 90% buffs over just 10% of nerfs. So I made a video, had a chart in the video, and then my chart ended up on Reddit. Somebody had taken a screenshot of my video, ended up on Reddit, and then it had gone, I don't know what the word is on Reddit, but it was hot or whatever it is. Whatever. I'm showing my age. Whatever it is. Right. And then Paul Tassi's article picked up that chart. And basically, to paraphrase what he was saying was that it was really interesting that Borderlands' approach of majority of the time buffing everything was something that other video games could follow suit with because, you know, players, generally speaking, have a very positive kind of reaction to buff this, buff this, buff this. And some of it was needed. There was power creep in Borderlands 3. Borderlands have definitely made a conscious decision to bring base game items up to some of those power creeped DLCs. So somebody that couldn't afford the DLCs or didn't fancy the DLCs can still enjoy Borderlands without needing to have bought those DLCs. So there's a ton of base game guns now that are really powerful. TK's Wave, Hell Walker, you know, there's some really good stuff in there. So that was essentially what it was about. But I was eating my breakfast and then I was like, that's my graph. Like out of nowhere. So it was really weird.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. It's super, super, super cool. I remember there was a spreadsheet that Serifaz put out also that basically said the same thing. I think at the time it was like 85% buffs or something like that. And now it's even higher. And it's cool, really cool that you did this video. It's really cool that Forbes picked it up. Thanks. And yeah, it's just I have always been personally as a player of the mind that buffs are better because it just feels better. Like it sucks when you fall in love with one specific item. Do not touch my flipper ever, please. I will
Off limits.
Literally not be happy. It's perfect. It's not too strong. Just strong enough.
In a great place. It's fine. Don't touch it.
Exactly.
Well, I think the thing is, if you buff loads of stuff and suddenly the game gets trivial, don't nerf the weapons. Just buff the enemies a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's a different, it's a different messaging. And messaging is important to gamers. They can really Be funny, gamers. Like
Yeah.
the percentage of nerfs was down, the percentage of buffs was up, the percentage of like shill comments I got went through the roof.
Oh
Like
my God.
just had. I didn't even know
Something's
what a
gotta go
shill
up.
was until I started streaming. I had no idea.
Yeah, I remember when I actually had to look that up because I also didn't
Yeah.
know what it meant. Like somebody's trying to insult you and you don't even know what it means because it's just funny. People are funny, and I think there'll always be some negative Nancy's out there. I'm sorry to anybody named Nancy. You're awesome, but just people. There are also a lot of really really positive people, as obviously shown by the charity support and just the general awesomeness of the Borderlands community overall. I think the people that yell the loudest are always the ones with the negative comments for some reason. But putting out a video like that is really, really helpful, I think, and awesome. And the fact of the matter is, it's just facts, right? There's just way more buffs. And Borderlands devs from the very beginning have been saying over and over and over again that all they want is for everybody to have fun. Right, that's their ultimate end goal. Is they want everybody to have a good time playing this game, and that's what I felt as a player and as a streamer in the community. And I'm sure you guys feel that too. Like they just want to make sure everybody's having a good time. And you're absolutely right. It does matter. Like even though they're balancing things, the way that things are balanced still feels really good and satisfying. Like if I was to lose the ability to use, or not lose the ability, but if my favorite gun got nerfed, I would be mad. Okay. I was trying to find a nicer way to say that, but that's just, I would be mad. But instead, if they raise the difficulty of the things that I'm doing with said gun, then I'm like, okay, I need to work harder, and I'm all gung ho about it.
I mean,
It doesn't feel as bad.
I think you're still going to have that issue. Like, if you make enemies more difficult, someone, Joe Bloggs is going to go, well, I killed this guy in 6 seconds. Now it's taking me 8, so I'm weaker. You've nerfed me. Like, people are always going to find a way to position it so they're like that. What I thought was really interesting was that Graham and Randy both tweeted about the Forbes article as if to say, like, somebody's finally noticed that we're actively trying to make it better for other people.
Yeah.
And I thought it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
It just puts in perspective for a lot of people because they go and they see the nerfs instantly and don't really look at the buffs necessarily of like what else they can use. They just see whatever it is that they liked, and it's just like nothing else matters.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I was trying to think of that, like, because when I went through the hotfix, obviously I saw all the nerfs and everything. But before I did that, I was trying to think about, well, what were the big nerfs? Like, and when I went back through them, there's only a few of them where I was kind of like, yeah, you probably didn't need to do that. Like the KOs and accuracy nerf, for example, that were KOs and I loved. I still was like, yeah, I don't really know. But like some of the stuff to bring ties that bind back in check, bring remnant back in check, those are things that needed to happen. They were, commitment uncapped crackers. Like it was crackers. So most of the time, they were the right things.
Yeah, I agree. Like the times they've done nerfs have been needed. They're bug fixes more than, as Seraph has just put in chat. Yeah. They're bug fixes more than nerfs because things were happening. We've talked about this a lot on the show, but there's so much math and so many interactions.
So much math.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I remember when Quag was on the show and when Thick was on the show, and they talked about the math a lot because they both really understand it well. And some people have shown us equations and crazy things, and it's just like the number of times that damage is calculated on a single shot is crazy. It's crazy because there's so many things that interact with each other. That's part of what makes doing builds so fun in this game. But it's complicated. And sometimes, they have a really great idea for a gun or a skill or something, and something happens and it's just like out of this world. It's interacting in a way that wasn't expected, right? And then it skews the balance of the whole game. And it is a PvE game at heart, and essentially, right, there's duels, but basically it's a PvE game. And it's not that they're trying to like make sure everything is like perfectly balanced, but they are trying to make sure that everybody feels satisfied and every build feels satisfying and not out, and nothing is outshone by one, like you have to have this exact item or you have to have this exact skill, and if you don't, you're just literally like if you and your friend are playing, your friend will come in and wipe the floor with everything before you have a chance to blink. That doesn't feel that great to the player that isn't using that. So then everybody feels like they have to use that. They want build diversity, and build diversity is awesome. So those are the only things. I think
it's really difficult. It's really difficult to compare some of the nerfs as well, like because the time it takes sometimes for Gearbox to correct some things, because you look at Moze right now, Moze is absolutely ridiculously powerful, right? And Zane went a few months with commitment going off. But it's like with any kind of business, like you have a priority list and, you make a change, things come in and they have a list of 10 items to do. And Zane commitment nerf might only be number 6, but for the community and everyone who's not playing Zane, idiots, everyone who's not playing Zane is like, oh my God, we need to fix this, No, don't mess with Zane.
Yeah,
don't mess with Moze. I love Moze. Just saying. Yeah, my Moze is actually the so Tweety also plays a lot of Zane, and
I like my Zane too.
Yeah, and I love my Moze because she's the best. I didn't even make her, Triple did, and she's just the best ever.
Broken.
No.
Broken.
Josh. Perfect. Exactly right.
Perfect in my eyes. It's fine.
No, just perfect. Seriously, don't touch her. I love her so much. Oh God. Okay. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, it's so fun to have you guys on the show. Do you have any like special plans for the next few weeks in Borderlands? Is there anything in particular? Like, are you planning any challenge runs or anything in particular that you're gonna do?
I need to come up with a new challenge run. I'm not sure what I want to do yet.
We need to revive our one lives that we were doing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's been way too long. We stopped doing them because we both got really busy, but
yeah,
it was fun.
Maybe we could get Triple to join.
Yeah.
Yell at him
I'm terrible
enough.
at one lives.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
That's the fun. You fall off a cliff and it's fine.
Yeah, we should do. Oh God, we'd never get through it though. I had a thought that so Triple promised me that he'd play Borderlands 1 with me.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to message me about that.
Soon. But maybe we could do Borderlands 1 Life, or would we just die a lot? I feel like that would be really hard.
Your life is rough.
That is rough.
Yeah, that might be hard. Maybe we'll do like an Allegiance Borderlands 1 run. Even that would be hard, but slightly more doable. Something like that. But yeah, I've been meaning to do a TD or Allegiance run forever. So, some point.
So the only thing I want to do in the next few weeks before the cartels is I want to try and beat the game with the very first pistol that you get off Claptrap.
Oh my. So pretty much gunless.
No, I'm going to beat him with that gun.
Pretty much gunless is dope. What?
That's the idea. Now, I came up with this idea when commitment was still around.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought I'd just push my way through with commitment. Mm-hmm. But now I'm thinking I might just do it with Moze. But Moze like gets ridiculous when it gets to mayhem. So I've still got to get through the story with that one pistol. But that's what I want to do.
I like it. It sounds like a challenge.
Great.
Well, you guys, Season Pass 2 is out now. The director's cut is here. You guys make sure you're playing and getting those vault cards handled. So you're opening those using your diamond keys, opening that special room. I still have only gotten like 4, I think, in the entire time that I've been playing.
Diamond keys?
Yeah.
I've gotten 1.
See, I never get them. It's like so rare. And I'm just like, please. Sometimes I go into the room just to look around and wish.
Just look what could be, and then don't have any keys to actually open it. Exactly. It could be filled with all these legendaries. Alas, no keys.
It's a dream. Have you? Oh, question though. Have either of you guys gotten with your 1 Tweety, or Triple with however many? I feel like Triple probably has gotten a bunch. That's it. I have 3. More than you. What?
The percentage is what? Is it 5?
Well, hold on. How many have you had?
4.
You're hacking. You're just hacking.
That's an insane like.
But I
depends
didn't-
what your level is, but even
How many hours have you played for that for?
Not enough.
It's not enough. I know it's not enough. So how you're hacking?
No, but I
crazy
didn't get
amount.
one for like my first one. I didn't get the first one until I want to say it was recent. Like I can't tell time, but it was recent. That's
So
crazy.
here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. When we finish streaming or Bordercast, okay, we need to log on to Borderlands and tweet out your vault card level.
yes, just that is because I'm sure it is. You're gonna make so many people angry.
Okay, I'm definitely not doing that.
You're gonna make so many people angry.
I want to know. You gotta log on.
I want to know
Borderlands,
too.
Yeah?
I think it's a 5% or like a 4.5%.
I'm on like vault card like 70 something, maybe 80. So
No, it's
and I know you're nowhere near that, Tess. You're
No,
nowhere
there's
near
no
that.
way. There's no
no.
way.
So yeah, it is very rare to get any.
One of
Well.
our 17 computers is just like editing a room for that.
I have been playing on multiple platforms. I will say that. So actually,
It still doesn't change your percentage. Like you don't have like a specific level where it gives you one. So you're still quite
isn't
lucky.
it
It's a
random?
percentage based on the chest opening, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I've been playing on 3 different platforms lately, so I'm kind of all over the place. Also,
There you go, chat. Gearbox has its favorites.
no,
And we found out.
Yeah.
damn you.
We see your percentage.
I feel exposed.
You expose yourself even though you
I'm gonna
didn't know
tweet
what you
you
were
every day
doing.
until you tell me
I
your
feel like
vault card
it's to
level.
make up for the fact that I didn't get any for like the first
No,
really
that's not
long
how it
period
It's
of time.
still not enough.
Okay. Anyway,
No.
you guys, thank you for being here. It's so fun chatting with you both, and it's so fun having all of you guys watching and listening. You were all amazing. Tweety, where can the people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me TweetyExpert in Twitter, Twitch. It's the main platforms. Just Tweety and then Expert after that.
She does a lot of really cool challenge runs, so
Yep.
you should go and check those out. And TripleG, where can they find you?
On Twitch, Triple G, Twitter, and add a Z and a 1, and YouTube, just Triple G.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You should check out that really cool video that he put together about all of the nerfs, buffs, many buffs, and cool things. Put some nice
I actually called it
comments.
Nerf as well, just to
Really?
bring everybody in.
Oh, the bait and switch. I like it.
Yeah.
Put nice comments because it makes us feel better when you put nice comments on our videos. Just saying.
Yeah.
Please. And for myself, you can find me right here on the Borderlands channel every Thursday for Bordercast, of course. And then I also tend to stream either like Thursdays after or Sundays. Also on the Borderlands channel. And then I stream on my own channel, twitch.tv/Tessichka, Tessa, CHKA, usually on Saturdays and some other days. And Twitter is Tess Games and Instagram. And that's it. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you're enjoying the show as much as we love doing it, please make sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and like if you enjoyed the show. We really appreciate nice comments and likes. Get those notifications set up on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, TuneIn, YouTube Music, and Stitcher. That's all of them. Join us live on Twitch every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And on behalf of Mitsu, myself, Triple, and Tweety, and the entire content creation team, thank you so much for joining us as you do every single week. And please go forth and make some mayhem.